Good morning. I'd like to call this meeting of the House Labor and Industry Committee to order. Jonathan, please take the roll.
Dawkins,
Here.
Brennan,
Here by designation.
Donahue,
Here by designation.
Jerome,
Here by designation.
Green,
Here by designation.
Haddock,
Here by designation.
Kincaid,
Here by designation.
Krajewski,
Here.
Mursky,
Here by designation. Oh, you here by real?
Miller,
Okay. Say it again. I can hear you.
Miller,
Here by designation.
O'Mara,
Here by designation.
Scott,
Here.
Siegel,
Here by designation.
Young,
Here.
Grove,
Here.
Anderson,
Here.
Barger,
Designation.
Bernstein,
Designation.
Cooper,
Designation.
Diorsi, Ecker,
Designation.
Fink, Gleim,
Here.
Jones,
Designation.
Reichert, Rossi.
Designation.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. So we're going to try to change the order here. We're going to call up our first House Bill 135, printers number 2333, introduced by Representative Krajewski. Ryan, please explain the bill.
House Bill 135, printers number 2333, introduced, reduces the number of employees that are required to form a worker cooperative from 5 to 3.
Thank you. I'd like to now recognize the prime sponsor of the bill, Representative Krajewski, for brief remarks.
Thank you, Chair, and I appreciate your flexibility, and I thank you for bringing up House Bill 135 for consideration. In regards to House Bill 35 and cooperatives are an alternative business structure that allows the businesses to be democratically owned and operated by workers and the community that uses the business. Cooperatives are popular in a variety of sectors, from agriculture to hardware and apparel. In addition to allowing owners to share participation and responsibility, they enable smaller entrepreneurs to band together and compete against larger corporations that dominate market shares. One challenge when creating cooperatives in Pennsylvania is the required number of members to start. Currently, to start a cooperative requires 5 members. Our bill simply lowers that number to 3. This would allow entrepreneurs to select an economic model that is more aligned to their business values while supporting an entity structure that we know vitalizes local economies and communities. I thank the committee for your consideration and ask for your support on House Bill 135. Thank you.
Thank you. Now the question is, will the committee report the bill? I now recognize Minority Chair Grove.
Thank you. I appreciate the members' bill. We view it as less government, good bill, and we don't have any negative votes. So,
Thank you very much. Does anyone else want to be recognized? Seeing none, seeing no opposition to House Bill 135. House 135 is now be favorably reported as committed. And moving on to the next bill, going back into our beginning of our calendar.
Bipartisan, Rick.
House Bill 1990, printers number 2509, introduced by myself. Ryan, please explain the bill.
House Bill 1990, printers number 2509, amends the fiscal code to extend the State Workers Insurance Board's investment authority for an additional 4 years. The board manages the State Workers Insurance Fund to provide a quality workers' compensation program for Pennsylvania businesses that choose to use the fund to satisfy the requirements under the Workers' Compensation Act. This investment authority was last extended in 2021 until December 31st, 2025.
Thank you. The question is, will the committee report the bill? Okay. All right. So now I recognize Minority Chair Grove for comments on House Bill 1990.
yeah, no, we don't have any negative votes on this. Obviously, normally this is done within the fiscal code during a budget, but we don't have that, so here's the alternative to keep SWIFT moving forward. And I understand they can't do investment with this, so it'll be actually a loss of revenue to us because they'll have to move money out of their investments into stuff they're actually allowed to do under existing law. So it's a good bill. So.
Thank you very much. Any other member want to be recognized? Seeing none, seeing no opposition to House Bill 1990, will be favorably reported as committed. And moving on to our next bill, House Bill 1995, printers number 2516, introduced by myself. Ryan, please explain the bill.
House Bill 1995, printers number 2516, amends the unemployment compensation law to delay the date that the UC Trust Fund solvency trigger would go into effect from December 31st, 2025 to December 31st, 2027. If this is not extended, most UC claimants would see a reduction in their weekly benefit amount beginning in 2026 due to a change in how benefits are calculated.
Thank you. The question is, will the committee report the bill? I now recognize Minority Chair, Representative Grove on, well, first we have a typewritten amendment we got to bring in, so let me do that first, and then I'll recognize you. Chairman Grove will be offering a typewritten amendment number, do we have, just number 1. And John, please explain the amendment.
Okay. The typewritten amendment removes the 2-year delay for the trigger and clarifies the original intent of the trigger provision when inserted by Act 144 of 2016, that the amount of the qualifying wages for claimants will not change when the alternative calculation for highest weekly wages is used, and no claimant will be eligible for benefits if they earn more than 63% of their base year wages in their highest quarter.
Thank you. The question is, will the committee agree to the amendment? I now recognize Chairman Grove.
Thank you. So I think one of the reasons we're here is because L&I is now, I would say, reinterpreting Act 144. Act 144 was passed by broad bipartisan support. It was a comprehensive unemployment compensation law update. At that time in our history, we were coming out of the recession. We had a negative balance. We owed the federal government money because we borrowed money from them, and we came up with a phenomenal compromise that allowed solvency in the UC system while paying off those balances to the federal government. The Labor and Industry, the department, was in on those negotiations, approved the language. Now we're back to a point where they disagree with the language and thinks it does something that it was never entitled to do. So number one, I do have an issue with that, particularly since it's not like we've had a lot of retirements in L&I from the top level who were there negotiating the original product of Act 144 to begin with. But this tries to address the department's concern with the language to put it back the way the agreement landed. I've seen this numerous times with unemployment. We bring stakeholders in, we reach an agreement, and then all of a sudden stakeholders want to come in and renegotiate the negotiation. I think that's bad faith. And I know the underlying bill is it's a 2-year delay, but we did reach a compromise, and I think we need to hold to those compromises moving forward. So this tries to address the department's issues with the underlying bill while keeping that bipartisan negotiation that was done with Act 144 in place. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you very much. Any other member want to be recognized on the amendment? Seeing none, I would urge members to oppose this amendment. Jonathan, please take the roll.
Dawkins,
No.
Brennan,
No by designation.
Donahue,
No by designation.
Giroux,
No by designation. All remaining Democrats will be a no on the amendment.
Grove,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Barger,
Designation, yes.
Bernstein,
Designation, yes.
Cooper,
Designation, yes.
Diorsi, Ecker,
Designation, yes.
Fink, Gleim, Jones,
Designation, yes.
Reichard, Leslie, or Rossi.
Designation, yes.
The amendment fails.
Thank you very much. The typewritten amendment number 1 is not agreed to. Now moving on to the bill, I recognize the Chairman Grove.
Thank you. Out of things I've heard to do with this language, a 2-year delay, since stakeholders want this move, the department's renegotiating. I get where you're going. Traditionally, when we open this up, there's a negotiation, a give and take. So hopefully this is a start of that process to come to a compromise on that language. Again, I will go back to stakeholders pushing a change in this, that they agreed to this language. Members who were here overwhelmingly voted for this. I think the vote was like 160 to 30 some. We had a bunch of leaves, and someone didn't actually vote on this at one point. I don't think they're here anymore, but it was like a weird vote. That's why it doesn't add up to 203. Anyway, it just stuck out to me. So I would go back and say, if we're gonna keep deals in place, we've got to live by those deals. Like, this is a negotiated product. This was a tough negotiation. a lot of hours were spent by a lot of stakeholders to come to a point to try to get UC to a solvency position. A delay doesn't get us towards solvency. It moves us backwards, so it adds cost.
And the cost of the daily necessities continue to rise. We should not be reducing the benefits of any claimant while they continue to search for new family-sustaining jobs. We are experiencing something that we haven't seen in my lifetime, where we're seeing families resort to food pantries at an all-time high. We have our SNAP benefits looking to expire this coming Saturday. When November comes around, there's going to be a lot of families looking to figure out how to make ends meet. And the last thing I want to do is be in the way of individuals who may have a UC claim that may not be able to be used or be able to be counted towards, so they could actually have some of those limited funds to help kind of bridge those gaps. So in that space, in that vein, I would hope members will find it in their hearts to just look at the humanity of folks who may be going through a hard time. And the last thing we need to do is remove any of potential funding that can come into those households. So I would urge members to support this very important legislation. And Jonathan, I'm asking for you to take the roll.
Dawkins,
Yes.
Brennan,
Yes by designation.
Donahue,
Yes by designation.
Jarrell,
Yes by designation.
Green,
Yes by designation.
Haddock,
Yes by designation.
Kincaid,
Yes by designation.
Krajewski,
Yes by designation.
Mirsky, Miller,
Yes by designation.
O'Mara,
Yes by designation.
Scott, Siegel,
Yes by designation.
Young, Grove,
No.
Anderson, Barger,
Designation, no.
Bernstein,
Designation, no.
Cooper,
Designation, no.
Diorsi, Ecker,
Designation, no.
Fink, Gleim, Jones,
Designation, no.
Reichard, Rossi.
Designation, no.
The bill passes as committed.
Thank you very much. House Bill 1995 is favorably reported as committed, excuse me. And seeing no other business, this committee is now adjourned.